Good morning. Today, I want you to think of your best friend. It's your best friend in your mind, and I want you to think about him or think about her. Everyone have their best friend? Okay. Now, was your best friend the very first time you saw them? Probably not. What makes a best friend a best friend? Think about it. How can a friend become a best friend? Think about it. Probably what you're saying is you spend a lot of time with them or her. And the more time you spent with that person, the better you got to know them. The better you got to know them, the more you realize you guys like a lot of the same things. You want to spend more time with them. Okay? So the more time you spend with them, the more you learn about them. The more you learn about them, the more you realize, whoa, this is a great friend for me. Maybe a best friend. Okay? That's exactly what you do when you're reading. Okay? You want to spend more time with these characters. And the more time that you spend with the characters, the better you get to know them. The more you get to know them, the more you like them, the more you want to spend time with them. Kind of like a friend. Okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to take a look at Mr. Putter and Tabby one more time. And we're going to reread that first chapter and see if we can learn anything new about these characters. So that's what we're going to do now. So Mr. Putter and Tabby dropped the ball. Again, we've read this first chapter already, but we're going to go back and reread it and see if we can learn anything new about these characters. And I think we did a pretty fantastic job of learning as much as we could about these characters the first time. Let's see if we can learn anything new. All right, so chapter 1, baseball. So here we go. Mr. Putter and his fine cat Tabby love to nap in the summertime. They love napping in the garden. They love napping on the porch. They love napping in the car. Is there anything that you can notice now that we didn't quite notice before? We noticed a lot of things before. We noticed that they're probably pretty good at gardening because of all the tomatoes. We noticed that they really love each other because they're spending so much time together. We noticed that his license plate says Tabby 2, so he must really love his cat if he's going to get that personalized license plate. But anything else? Why do they love napping so much? It seems like they're missing out on a lot of exciting things if they're napping all the time. So why are they napping so much? Think about it. Maybe it's because they're both old. And I can tell that Mr. Putter is old. I can also tell, we were asking about his hats before. Why is he wearing a hat? And someone said maybe because he's bald. And if you're bald, usually you're older. Okay? So let's keep looking. It seems that we nap all the time, Mr. Putter said to Tabby one day. Tabby was old and her frisky days were over. She loved napping. I think we need a sport, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened one eye. So what are we learning about here? It seems that Mr. Putter doesn't really want to nap all the time. Maybe he is realizing that he's missing out on some things. He wants to be active. He wants to do something. Do you notice anything else? Well, I noticed that he's wearing glasses. That kind of might have something to do with him getting older and his eyesight is going a little bit. Possibly. Kind of goes along with why he's sleeping all the time. Let's keep let's keep reading. I think we need baseball, said Mr. Putter. Tabby opened the other eye. I wonder where my old mitt is, said Mr. Putter. He headed to the basement. Tabby was wide awake now. And we talked about this. He came downstairs into his like storage basement area. All of these things that he has, it looks like he put them in storage. Why would he put all of these things in storage? Probably because he's not using them. Makes sense. But he has a baseball mitt. So that tells me that they've played baseball before. They have a bowling ball. They have a bicycle. They have a tennis racket. That means they've tried all of these things before. So why do you think they stopped? Why didn't they continue playing baseball? Why didn't they continue roller skating? Or building ships? Or painting? Or, oh, there's a sled here. Or going sledding? Why did they stop? So what does that tell us about Mr. Putter and Tabby? Maybe they like to do stuff, but it does seem like they also like to give up on things. Anything else? The idea here is we're trying to get to know our characters even more. So we're going back and we're rereading a chapter, a page, a paragraph to learn more about them. Okay, so that's what you're going to do today. You're going to take your book, reread a page, reread a paragraph. See if you can learn something new about the characters. Learn as much as you can about them. Because the more you know about them, the more they feel like a friend, the more you want to spend time with them. So that's what you're going to do today. Learn more about the characters in your books.